Mushoku Tensei is my favorite anime, my favorite manga, my favorite light novel, and my favorite web novel. It is one of the best things I have ever had the pleasure to actually experience. On surface it may seem like a generic power fantasy insert bullcrap, but it's actually really good. Once the story gets going, it is some of the best, most enticing, most interesting, and most thought-provoking stuff I've ever had the chance to actually read. Mushoku Tensei is very special to me, despite me basically just becoming a newcomer to this series because I started reading the light novel like 3 months ago and I finished the anime a while ago when it first came out, but I did kind of forgot about it. I just let time pass, didn't really think about the series that much, but then season 2 popped up and I got very interested in the series again. And this time I just couldn't wait anymore. I had to get up, I had to read the manga, then I continued with the light novel, then I continued with the web novel, and ultimately finished the entire story. Despite me not being very close to this series for a large period of time, this series has impacted me in many different ways, to be honest, because this series came in my life in a time where I was feeling stagnant, I was feeling trapped, I was feeling like nothing was really progressing in any meaningful way. It was just a struggle with the various things, and sometimes the worst thing was that I wasn't struggling with anything, nothing was happening. And that just didn't really play well. I hate stagnation, I hate all of that stuff, so when I saw how Rudious and Mushoku Tensei came out of this absolute degenerate state, sometimes forcefully, sometimes willingly, and was motivated enough to actually do stuff, to progress, to do and perceive things and actually build something that is tangibly good, really impacted me. And when I saw the ending, it really hurt me. It really hurt me. Not that the ending is bad. No. The ending is actually brilliant. It is the best ending I've witnessed within the story. I genuinely believe that. Maybe it's not a big line because most light novels and stuff either never fucking end or have a terrible ending, but with Mushoku Tensei it really did struck a chord with me because it really did talk about and convey a lot of stuff when it comes to death. You guys may not know this, but I am personally very scared of death because I'm terrified that after death there'll be nothing, there'll be just an oblivion, and there'll be nothing to do, nothing to think, nothing to see. But when I see Rudious, despite all of that, despite anything, just building a family, being a human, being a admirable human, going from this freaking slimeball goblin to an admirable human being who will do anything and everything for his family, who will go into the earth to achieve anything for their family, is just such an amazing development in his life. It's such an amazing character writing and I love it. Pepe Nagatsukire created such an amazing series, and to be honest, the ending was just too good. I didn't want this story to end. It did so much for me. It was a friend I could always go back to in a time where there was nothing to go back to. It was a friend that I could just reminisce with, can just go back to and always think about something that isn't necessarily stuck in a single place. It was an escapism in a time where I was doing and am still doing things that are expected of everyday humans, working and attending personal life and stuff. It's just basically fucking mini depression, but Mushoku Tensei is... I wish it continued longer. I wish it just never left my life. I don't know, man. It's such an amazing series, and if I feel like this, I could just imagine how people that were with this series for years on end, ever since Teppei Nagatsukire started this series, I could just imagine how they would feel with this series ending. This lifelong companion for them was just ended. Sure, some people will say that, you can just go back to the series, but honestly, after the ending, it's no longer the same, it's ended. That's it. It's over. And I'm not saying it should be continued, because there'll be a desecration of Rudious' character. I feel like the ending, the series is just perfect. He was a bad person and became someone admirable, and I feel like that should not be taken away when judging this series at all. I just wish that it just continued longer. It might have been bad for the series, it might have been good for the series, but it ended. And it ended in a very heartbreaking manner, but the ending was good, and I will forever remember Mushoku Tensei and Rudious' journey.